What is going on, warriors and farmers of Tamaris? Mr. Hulksden is back again with another Call of Dragons video. In today's episode, we're gonna check out the two brand new infantry heroes that are coming in the next update. We also have a brand new artifact. The game developers have decided to show us the skills of this artifact and the two new heroes. I just have to tell you that there is more than meets the eye with these new heroes and the new artifact. They are both good and bad, and today we're gonna discuss everything in the video. Make sure that you subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet already. Turn on that bell notification and never miss out. Like the video, share it with your friends, leave some comments down below. Let's get it started. Alright, warriors of Tamaris, two brand new heroes have entered the game. We have the SKOGUL and then we have the GORESH. Like I said in the introduction, there is more than meets the eye with these two heroes. If you don't pay close attention, you're gonna miss out on all the concept. That is why I am here to help you out. We're gonna begin the video by checking out SKOGUL. SKOGUL is going to be on the wheel spin. That's how you get this hero. Now for all of these two heroes, you should get them at a configuration of 5-5-1-1. They will be good at that configuration. They are the best low investment infantry hero you can get in the game. Starting off with SKOGUL, the rage skill is known as the blood-soaked battle. SKOGUL's Legion gains Vigor and Blood Fury for 6 seconds. Now Vigor is going to be HP bonus of 15%. Blood Fury. Legion deals additional counterattack damage every second to all legions at close range when they launch a normal attack at your legion. Target legions take 15% less counterattack damage for Blood Fury with each additional target. Maximum damage reduction 50%. So let's say 10 legions are hitting this SKOGUL right here. The first one is going to take 100% counterattack damage. The second one is going to take 15% less counterattack damage. The third one might take maybe 20% less counterattack damage. It's going to keep going all the way up to 50% for all the 10 targets that are hitting you. If 20 targets are hitting you, this 15% is going to go all the way down up to 50% for all those 20 targets. So that is how it works. So basically you gain HP bonus 15% for 6 seconds and then the Blood Fury, which is additional counter-attack damage, which is just great. Now there is something to also take away from this skill. It says to all legions at close range. So this is not so good because somebody can just block this hero with another infantry and then shoot from long range with mages and archers, and they won't be taking extra counterattack damage. So this is the negative side of this rage skill. You'll have to go deep into the battle, like get close, get in the enemy's faces in order to get the counterattack damage. That is the downside. The second skill of SKOGUL, known as the Unshakable. All infantry units in SKOGUL Legion gain, 10% HP and 20% physical attack. So like I said, you get these heroes at 5, and then you unlock the other ones. You unlock the other skills with the stars and then you work on them slowly. Moving on to skill number 3, known as the Guerrilla Tactics. While in the field, SKOGUL's Legion gains 60% march speed every time they rampage and 1% attack every time they launch a counter attack, up to a maximum of 25%. So how does this work? You need rampage to trigger this skill. So what the heck is rampage? When you go to your infantry training camp, you're gonna see the skill description of the rampage, and it is right here. March speed increases when approaching the target legion. So after colliding the target legions, march speed is reduced by 75% for 8 seconds. Rampage can interrupt the cavalry skill Unyielding Rush. This effect can be triggered once every 12 seconds. So basically when you're rushing towards an enemy, you gain rampage. And then SKOGUL is going to give you 60% march speed, making you get to the enemy very, very fast and immediately start doing damage to them. So this is a very good skill. And then your maximum attack goes all the way up to 25%. Moving on to skill number 4, known as Tough as Nails. SKOGUL's Legion has a 10% chance to receive healing when hit with a normal attack. Healing factor of up to 350. This effect can be triggered once every 5 seconds. This is going to work very well with Garwood. Garwood has like a 30% healing increase. So this is going to work great. So basically you get this hero, you max out the first skill, you max out the second one, and then you unlock the other one and just work on them slowly. Moving on to the Awakening, Glory to the Wilderberg. Infantry units in SKOGUL's Legion deal 10% more counter-attack damage. Fantastic. You're gonna have plenty of counter-attack. And when you are in close combat, like when many enemies are close to you, well, you're going to be doing a lot of counter-attack. This is going to be good. The next new hero is known as GORESH, known as the Tormentor. Well, he is the Tormentor. His rage skill says Wild Blood. GORESH's Legion gains physical kin and resistance for 6 seconds. Physical kin, physical attack of up to 50%. This is insane. Damage taken reduction of 15%. Now this is an infantry hero, but let's say you decide to put Syndrion behind this GORESH. You're going to have a total of 90% physical attack plus 2 rapid fire. Man, I don't know how that's gonna hit the enemy. It's something I'm gonna try and see how it works. It might not be very good, but I'm gonna try it out. So we move on to the second skill. It says all infantry units in GORESH's Legion gain 5% defense and 5% more counterattack. Can go all the way up to counterattack of 20% and infantry unit defense bonus of 15%. I like what the game developers have done here. You can now max out the first skill and you can max out the second skill and get very good value out of them. So basically what you should do is unlock this hero, max out the first skill, unlock the second skill, max it out, and then you unlock the other 2 skills and work on them slowly. You can just leave them like that if you want. Moving on to skill number 3, Ruthless. When GORESH's Legion launches a counter attack, they have a 50% chance to deal additional damage to up to 5 surrounding legions. Each additional legion targeted reduces damage taken by 15%. This effect can be triggered up to 2 times per second. Now the skill damage factor goes all the way up to 200. Now like I said in my introduction, there are some good things and bad things about these new heroes. Well, here is the bad thing about GORESH. There is a keyword here that you need to take out. It says 5 surrounding legions. That is the problem. In the game of Call of Dragons, only 2 troop types can surround a legion. Infantry and cavalry can surround a legion. So basically this skill is only going to work on infantry and cavalry. It is not going to work on archers and mages. Even if they are very, very close to you, that's not gonna work. So that is the downside of this skill. It would have been better if they had said 5 nearby legions. That would have included all the troop types. But it's saying 5 surrounded legions, which I think is not so good. Only going to work on infantry and cavalry. As soon as you unlock GORESH, make sure you max out the first skill, max out the second one, max out this third skill, and then unlock the 4th skill right here, which is related to rallying cities. So when besieging a city or a stronghold, GORESH's Legion gain 20% more attack. Nothing too fancy about it, except if you're going to be rallying a lot of cities. So 5-5-1-1 is a good way to start, and then go 5-5-5-1. This is how you invest in this hero. So these 2 heroes can be paired up with each other properly. Oh, first of all, let's check out the Awakening. Now for the GORESH, when you awaken the hero, you get a physical attack of 60%, 10% addition, and then you get resistance damage taken of -20%, another 5% addition to what you have from the rage skill. So you can get away by just getting this hero to 5-5-5-1 and you're good to go. And you can pair them up together, SKOGUL and GORESH. Like I said, they have their downside. With GORESH, this skill only works on infantry units and other cavalry. It does not work on mages. And then when you look at the SKOGUL, let's go to her rage skill. The only problem is the enemies have to be very close. Archers and mages can just stay far away. They can block you with their infantry, and this skill just doesn't work on them. I hope I am proven wrong. We will just have to wait for the update and see. In terms of pairing, you can pair up these heroes very well with the infantry heroes that we have in the game. So let's see some usual suspects. You have Madeline that you can pair up with any of these two heroes and get some good value out of them. Madeline has some counter attack, which is going to work well with both of these heroes. You have a Garwood, who I believe is going to work excellent with SKOGUL. This is going to take tanking to the next level. Garwood can heal. Garwood have a damage taken reduction of 20%. Garwood also has this skill right here as a 75% chance to increase physical attack damage dealt by 30% for 5 seconds when healed. Well, guess what? SKOGUL heals every 5 seconds. So this skill is going to be active kind of like 24/7. So I see myself pairing up SKOGUL with this Garwood. Also, when you check out the third skill, Garwood has a healing received bonus of 30%, which is going to work very, very well with SKOGUL healing skill. This is just awesome. Another good pairing is going to be Husk, but you'll have to awaken your Husk in order to take advantage of the counter attack crit rate. This is also going to work well with these two heroes. We will just have to mix and match and play with them once we unlock the heroes. Now that we're done with the heroes, let us check out the brand new artifact. It is known as the SPIRITBONE TORC. It looks great on paper, but once you read and then you pay close attention, your excitement level kinda goes down. It says grants 600 rage points and taunts up to 5 surrounding enemy legions, forcing them to attack your legion for 3 seconds. Again guys, there is a keyword here which says surrounding enemy. As we know in this game, only 2 troop types can surround a legion. Only infantry and cavalry can surround other legions. So basically when you trigger this artifact, it is not going to work against archers, it is not going to work against mages. That is the downside. Now if it had says taunts up to 5 nearby enemy legions, this would have included every single troop type in the game. But it's only saying 5 surrounding enemy legions, which is the downside. RIP. Your legion also gains shelter and determination for 30 seconds. Well, they didn't scroll up. We don't really know what determination means. But yeah, this artifact seems okay. You get 600 rage, which is a bonus. But the problem is it only works on cavalry and infantry. Well, that's not so good. We're gonna keep this pushing and talk about other stuff in the game. The game developers have shown us the brand new map for the new Season 2 Plus. It looks like there is so much going on. Maybe we have like 6 starting zones. And then we also have... Do we have the Ancient something? Ancestor something where you battle others for points through the season? Looks like this region right here. Yeah, we'll just have to wait and see. This map looks just kind of complicated. And the zone 5 kind of looks small. Is it zone 5 or zone 4? I don't really know. We'll just have to wait for the update to come out and see what the map is all about. Now the next thing is gonna be the Darkling Forts. So right now, before the update comes out, make sure you destroy all of your command points and then defeat Darklings to get some arcane dust. You can see here level 8 fortress only gives 10,000 arcane dust. Right now in the game, level 7 fortress gives like 30,000 arcane dust. So if you're watching this video before the update, make sure you finish all of your command points to get arcane dust for the next season. You're gonna need it. Next thing we're gonna check out is that the story now gives a lot of prestige. This one gives like 100,000 prestige, which could be very, very good in the early season. You wanna take advantage of that. We also have the truce zone right here. If you don't wanna fight your enemy, you just teleport your city to the truce zone and you are free. Here are all the requirements for the truce zone. Your Hall of Order is level 12 or higher. You have no legions or scout deployed outside your city. You have no barricades and are not building any. You have no turrets and are not building any truce zones. Wait, you have no turrets and are not building any. So truce zone rules. You cannot attack other players' cities or legions within the truce zone. Legions within the truce zone will not collide with each other. You cannot build structures such as barricades and turrets within the truce zone. So yeah, for people who don't want to fight, that is for you. Now these are the high level darklings on the map. Are we gonna be getting good war pets like 2-star rarity? That's what we just have to wait and see. You can also search for the darkling guards to get some good chests on the map. And then these are some new policies that they have added. And that's pretty much it for the update, guys, and the new heroes. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're new here. Turn on that bell notification and never miss out. Like the video, share it with your friends, leave some comments down below. Until then, I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Bye bye for now.